hello, and welcome to a great and wonderful evening here. October 31st it is. October 31st, 2023. Yes, October 31st. Did I say 31st? I hope certainly I did. So, what's happening is we are out walking the dogs as we usually do. We go out and take them for a walk. It's very beautiful out here today. Very beautiful, yes. Absolutely gorgeous, I'd say. It's a beautiful day. Let's do this. Let's ring the bell. There we go. Getting our money's worth from the Bell of Liberty. That is what we're ringing. 1776. Tell you got to be careful nowadays. If you happen to be into history and that kind of stuff, and looking back into the Revolutionary War and stuff, looks like you might be on the radar for the modern British Empire, eh? They'll be looking for you, they will be. They might be looking for me, they might be looking for you. Yes, that's for sure. They will be getting after you because you might be an insurrectionist, eh? Yes, yes. Oh, not me, I don't got the colours of an insurrectionist on me. I'm all in red, I am. Well, you can be in red, that don't mean nothing. Many people wear many coats and many collars, that's for sure. So I said, hey, let's take a walk. Let's get up and down the road with these old dogs. Get them into shape, get yourself into shape, because you have ate 2 boxes of French fries from that wonderful place they call McDonald's. Yes, sirree. Plus you had some chicken with some cayenne pepper, on the black pepper, and a shot of, what else was it that, eh? Oh, vinegar, yes, apple cider vinegar it was. I put that on me chicken, I did, eh? It was pretty tasty. Not too bad, I'd say. Not too bad at all, mate. It wasn't bad. Oh, I kinda liked it, I did. I usually put that on there, and what I get is a little bit of digestion. Yes, the old vinegar goes in and it breaks things down for me. And I digest my food better, I believe. I do believe that, I do. So, what can I say? Out here walking around, eh? Well, I could say it's cold out here. Got down to, oh, I didn't know for sure, but they said it was 20 degrees. I had a few pumpkins a neighbor gave me, so I picked them pumpkins up. I brought them on into the house, I did. I said, I don't really think I want them to get frostbite, because if they get frostbite, I think it'll ruin them, eh? I think it will. In case you didn't know, I'm trying to keep up more British accent and not get all kicked off on Australian or kicked off on some other ones that I play around with now and then. But I've already felt a little of the old German try to sneak in there, and might be a little French in there as well, eh? I don't know. I'm trying to keep rid of it and get down to one language so I can be a better reenactor if I decide I want to get into that, eh? I say, I want to be a reenactor. Well, you could be a reenactor if you wasn't so daggone dumb and keep switching voices all the time. You're going to be in trouble, hey? Yeah, you can't be speaking with French accent if you're going to be an English soldier. Well, I don't know. Could you? Hey, I hang my camera in the tree. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Find out. As it falls out onto the ground, I might not like it. Ah, yes. Yes, walk on by. So long, camera. Get rid of that camera. You don't want that camera to see what you're doing. Yeah, the dog don't want you to see it either. Well, what's the matter with you, old pup? Catch me some dinner. Can you imagine? That's how you get your dinner? Get hunting, mate. Get hunting. I need some food for my table, eh? She could get it too, but it could be a long period in between meals, I'd say. You might not eat too steady, but I probably could eat something. She tends to be good at catching this and that and the other thing now and then, eh? So, yes. Well, what can I say? I should have brought me, what do you call it? My periscope. Oh, no, it's not called a periscope. What's it called? Oh, me looking glass, eh? I should have brought me looking glass with me. Oh, I had a pair of binoculars. I said, you can't go out dressed like this and go out there and look around the place with binoculars. That ain't gonna work for you, is it? No, that's not gonna work at all, eh? That's not gonna work at all. Don't you shake your finger at me! Yes, oh, my apologies. All right then. All right, so the camera's hanging there a little cockeyed, eh? Yes, just a wee bit. And if anybody hears me, they're gonna say, there's some kind of nut over there on the other side of the fence. Yes, oh, there went another dog trotting down through, yes. But anyway, oh, pick up your camera and start moving on. Nobody wants to see you just stand around, fool. How do I look out here? If I had me musket, right, I could march. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ain't how you do it, eh? You don't swing your arms up and down like that, do you? Or you might if you're one of them dudes from, what's that old movie? Oh, it's got Benny Hill in it, eh? Oh, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, that'd be the one. Yes, the wind-up dudes. Yes, sirree. Lots of fun those old movies are. Today we watched 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. That's a good old movie, eh? I noticed one of them brides in that movie, I do believe, is Julie Newmar. She ends up being Catwoman in the old Batman series with Adam West. Yes, sirree. I don't know what is about her. She's quite intriguing, she is. Catwoman. Oh, pardon me. How rude. Well, the old pups are standing around looking dumb like me. So let us move along, shall we? Shall we move along, Mr. Ed? Well, we could. We could move along. There they go. There they go. Hey, I hope I didn't scare anybody with my little happy Halloween that I threw up there just before this video here, which I'm planning on putting up. And walking and talking and trying to have a decent day, eh? My hands are cold. I got some gloves, but I didn't put them on. And it's very chilly out here, it is, eh? It's like, oh, I don't know. Winter is upon us, huh? Or late fall. Maybe we'll get Indian summer coming in soon, huh? Yes, well, yes, the old Indian summer. On there, after Thanksgiving here, they have a big deer hunt with the old shotguns and everything, eh? And I take and go out doing a little deer hunting, and it got to the point where you could wear just a t-shirt out. And you even need that sometimes. It was so warm out there. I don't like to hunt deer when it's really warm out and everything, cause I didn't want be deer to get me warm. You know what I'm saying, eh? I hunt for meat. That's all I used to hunt for. Meat. That's it. We're gonna put some meat on the table, eh? And we would cook that stuff up, and we loved it, eh? I just happened to get tied up with a lady. She hates wild meat. She wants her meat from domestic places like Kroger's and Sam's Club and places like that, eh? I said, well, I guess it's good. And if you give her a piece of wild meat to cook like some venison or something, she'll boil it for you for 2 or 3 days. You can't eat the stuff, but you could bounce it around on the floor and play basketball with it. That's how it is. So, yep, no good. That's what it is. Absolutely no good. So, all that wild meat stuff went down the tubes here for me. So I don't hunt. 'Cause I don't hunt animals for sport. I hunt for food. I've always been that way. Ever since I never hunted for sport. But there's sport in it, I guess. But I always took them to eat. Didn't like to waste nothing. Remember the first time I got me a squirrel early in squirrel season, and it had warbles on it, kind of infected, and feverish little guy. But I got him, but I couldn't eat him because probably a bad idea because he had them warbles and everything. So I did, and I ended up getting rid of him. I don't know if I fed him to the dogs, or I don't think I did. I think I just ended up pitching the poor guy. So I felt bad about that. So I quit hunting squirrels. So anyway, we used to like to catch those little boogers and cook them up. I had a friend of mine, he was from down south. He said, when you get a squirrel, what do you do with the squirrel heads? I'm like, well, I don't know, what do you do with them? You cut them off and throw them away, eh? He said, oh my God, you silly boy. What is the matter with you? He said, the best part of the squirrel is right in the old cracker skull. Them squirrel brains, the tastiest part of the whole squirrel. I'm like, oh my goodness. Nobody ever showed me how to do anything like that. So to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever ate that part. But apparently, according to a friend of mine, it's the best part there is on the old squirrels. Can't be much of it, that's for sure. Couldn't probably be any bigger than a hickory nut, could it? But apparently, it's amazingly tasty, huh? Amazingly tasty and delicious. Delicious, that's what it is. So it's Halloween, so we threw on our costume and went out and took a walk, eh? Said, hey, let's take a little walk and be in our costume. Let's wear the red costume. Yes, sir. Why? Why wear the red one, eh? Well, because I don't know. I just did it. Ooh, something got in my shoe. That might have been a leaf. Oh, we've got something over here on this pine tree, do we? Old pup says we got something in the pine tree. Let's walk over and take a look and see, huh? Let's see if we got something in this old pine tree. She's all whipped up about it. I don't see nothing right now in the old pine tree. But she says we got something. That don't mean nothing. But we'll look. We had a chipmunk running around, and he didn't do too good with a car. He got wackoed. Oh boy. What do we got, PP? Probably seen a leaf move in there. Hi! A leaf moved! So it must be a squirrel in that tree. There he is. He's hunkered down and hiding good. Because I ain't seeing him. Oh my goodness. This is a silly old video, isn't it? Babbling on about nothing. It's a nothing video. Oh, it's about dressing up and looking crazy. Yeah, could be. It's about saying controversial stuff. Oh, I certainly hope not. It's about practicing your British accent if you keep screwing up. Yes, definitely about that, eh? Definitely about that. Oh my. Yes, sir. The dog just hopped down through the weeds, he did. She did. Yeah. It's nice and chilly. But I've sat around and ate a lot of bad things today. As far as me weight loss program goes to get rid of the fat, I'm flopping out big time today, eh? I did take some aminos and some bodybuilding supplements that might help with the situation. I don't know for sure. Don't seem to hurt. Gives me some energy. Look, he's a lunatic battering, huh? Could be a lunatic. I ring that bell. You know who pays attention to it? Nobody. That's who. How about this one? Oh, man. Well, my head will be ringing all night long now, eh? Yes, sir, right. I was going to come out and shoot a flintlock or two, eh? But then I said, nah, I ain't going to do it. I done played around enough for today. If I could just walk around and burn up some calories, that might be good, eh? I don't go out on the road. Not dressed up like this, I don't. Even undressed up, I don't go out on the road. We walked it a few times, and you look around the ditch, we said, oh my goodness, this road. People keep throwing trash out on the highway. So we thought, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna clean it up. So that's what we did. We started picking up trash along the road. We cleaned up our road really nice. And we found something out that we thought, oh my. And then we started keeping our children off the road too. You kids ain't allowed up on the road, because what we picked up mostly all the way up and down the road was beer cans. Lots and lots of beer cans there was. So we determined between here and the closest Duke station to be able to buy beer at is where all these people are driving. And they're throwing their beer cans out on me road, they is. Yes, they're throwing the beer cans out. So I'm thinking, oh my, that's not good, because I had a couple friends that have been hit on their bicycles and killed by people that's been driving drunk, hit them with the mirrors and stuff like that on their trucks, eh? We don't want that to happen, so we keep our kids off of the road. Keep our dogs off the road too, if possible. I've had a few deers wrapped around my mailbox and everything else around here where they've creamed them in the road. So they drive down here way too spiffy, way too fast, eh? They're moving right along, they is, trying to run over me. With me dogs and whatever. So, I don't know. I did put me life on the line one time for the old dog there, the German Shepherd, and what they call them. It's them dogs they use a lot for CNI dogs. Black Lab, or whatever lab he is. Yellow Lab, purple Lab, I didn't know. He's but a Lab German cross. And he was in the road. Car comes flying down through there. He don't even slow down. He don't know. He don't. And I see him coming. I thought, oh my gosh, the dog is just standing there like a dummy. And I walk right out in the road in front of him, putting myself in between the dog and the car. And luckily, I was able to get the dog out of the way and step off to the side. That dude was flipping out. He's like, oh my God, I'm gonna hit this guy. He's seen me. I don't know if he's seen the dog or not, but he most definitely seen me. So, you can't be too careful when you're driving, you know. Lots of accidents out there waiting to happen. That might be you. You might be an accident waiting to happen as you're driving around. You don't know. So, you better be cautious, pay attention to what you're doing. That way you don't get yourself hurt. Nobody wants to get hurt. I didn't want to get hurt, that's for sure. So, anyway, drank a lot of coffee today. I didn't know how much, but probably too much. But I suppose that's better than a lot of drinks you could have, huh? I didn't smoke, although I have played around with cigars and smoking, and I got some pipes and some nice smelling pipe tobaccos, but I never get them out and use them. When I first started getting problems with my breathing, I didn't know what was going on. I had no respiratory problems. So I got me a pipe and smoked the heck out of it. Oh man, I don't know. I'm still alive, so I guess it didn't kill me, but certainly made it rough on me. And then next thing you know, it's this here deadly COVID going around, huh? So my lungs were all messed up, and I don't recommend that at all. Just start smoking a pipe heavy. I inhale on that thing, oh my goodness. Get my lungs a toasty little burn inside, I did. So, but so far this year, seemed to be a little congested, but nothing really trying to take me down. So that's good news, eh? Didn't want to go down, want to stay up. Except at night, want to go to sleep. Then I want to go down. Can't seem to do it, want to stay up. So that's another part of what I'm doing right now. Is getting some exercise, not just walking the dogs, but walking myself. Burn up them McDonald's French fries, get rid of all that nastiness that I've been laying on myself, eh? Yes, burn them calories, get some of that old nasty grease and stuff moved through the old arteries, huh? Oh, yes, I remember as a young man watching television all the time. Not all the time, I watched some TV. I like that television show. Sanford and Son, I do. Now I find myself trying to find the right glasses to be able to see, which was kind of funny in the Sanford and Son TV series, eh? But it's not so funny right now for me. And walking around like I got, I don't know, a pipe up me bum, huh? Oh, man. You walk like Fred Sanford now, you do. Oh, man. You're kidding me, eh? It was kind of funny when he did it, but it ain't so funny now that I'm doing it, and I ain't doing it intentionally. Yes, sir. So, anyway, the dogs, they've done retired. I do what they call a 360. I don't see them anywhere. So imagine I go up to the house, they'll be sitting on the porch saying, "We done had enough walking today." And it's like, oh, you clowns, you. And then I'll go inside, and before I can get undressed and get back into me comfortable relaxation clothes, they'll want to go outside again, they will. Yes, sirree. Oh, my. Anyway, we've had so many good blessings and stuff, and it's nice to be able to get out, enjoy yourself a nice, cool, crispy day. But the only thing I don't, and I'm not too happy, I'm not really a big fan of cold weather in winter. And I wish we get some good rain and not this misty drizzle stuff where there's no accumulation. It's just wet all day. It's like being in a cold sauna or something, right? So, oh, there's one of them old pups walking around. Oh, goodness. Wearing myself out. Didn't even do nothing. How can you be wore out if you didn't do nothing? Well, I don't know, but that seems to be what happens here. Whew. I thought about it, taking me hat. You look up at me hat. See that stitch? That's a little piratey stitch there, I say. That might give me away. He's not a loyal crown member. He's a pirate. He's a piratey character. How can you tell? Right there, that stitch. It's not exactly how they did them, right? Oh, no, not the royal parts of the British Empire. No, that's how the pirates put their stitches. Hey, you two dogs, get down here off of that road right now. Come on, you idiots. What are you gonna do? I think I'll try to get run over by a car. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be fun. That'll give me something to do. Idiots. I don't know. They're pretty ornery, these dogs are. I think one dog tries to get the other one killed half the time, or to do stupid stuff. I've been going around here digging holes in the yard so you can step in one and twist off your ankle. Yes, but we got old plants in front of the house. You can see them things. They were nice and green. But last night they're giving you them warnings about cold weather. Next thing you know, you got they died. So apparently we got our first real frost last night. Go to the house, you old pup, before we get in trouble. Hi, look, can you see me reflection in the glass? Look, it's me. It's you, I'm a ghost. It's the ghost of Captain Red. The ghost of Captain Red, I see it in the door. You see it in the door, do you? Do you really? Come on, Pee-Pee. Get over here, you old pup. Get that pup in the house too, eh? Come on, let us go in while we still can, huh? Oh my. Yes, sir. It's a nice day out. Nice and cold, I say. Well, I've been talking for a long time. Walking and talking. That's got to burn extra calories, running my chops and walking and trying to breathe at the same time, right? It's got to make a difference. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's the dog in there trying to gulp down a gallon of water real quick. Now they have a big drinking contest, eh? That'll be what they're doing next. So, anyway, yes, oh my goodness, I tell you. It's been a day, huh? A day of laying around and trying to take it easy. And then finally, we got out and did something. Oh, there's light! There's light! Oh, we do have light in here, eh? Yes, we do, mate. So anyway, I think I'll go and kick back and relax and probably take a while to get this video up while I loaded up them shorts, and it took a long time. They were 11 seconds long. And it took them a good while to get up there. I have a horrible internet connection here, and I don't have any internet as far as internet goes. So I had it turned off. I did. I didn't like it paying the bill, eh? I said, I'm getting that turned off. I didn't need it. People were, oh, you know, hanging out and using the old internet and stuff. I turned that off. There's no internet here. So the company became less people come around, and they were logged into my stuff, and apparently it caused me some issues. So bogged everything down. You go on your server and you can clean that stuff up, but the more devices you got on everything, the slower this stuff goes. Plus we had this Brightspeed now, but it used to be CenturyLink, and that internet service, guys, pretty much sucks. So it ain't really fast or nothing else. So, and their customer service, you can't get a hold of nothing but recordings and somebody who don't speak your language hardly. So that's how that goes. No fun, I say, no fun at all. Well, I think I'm gonna get into some cooler clothes since I'm in a nice warm home. And I guess I'll get the vacuum out and vacuum the house. Because why? Because the old lady told you to. The lady of the house said you need to vacuum before I get back. So I think I'll vacuum. Because if I don't, this whole evening might go right down in the old crapper, eh? I didn't want to be in the old privy, as you call it back in the old days. Yes, don't want to be flushed down the privy. Oh, the privies didn't flush in the old days, moron! Oh, that's true, they didn't, did they, huh? No, they just tossed the pot and the piss right out the window, eh? Right into the street. So, have you ever watched any of that stuff where they got them gutters along the city streets and stuff where all the yuck and mucka went to, huh? Yeah, man, back in them days, eh? Oh, my. You two dogs just laying on the floor staring at me. I am your king. You will do as I tell you. No, you do what we say. We say give us a bone, give us a meat snack. Take care of us, or we'll bark and keep you awake, huh? Yes, they will. All right, this'll be a long enough talking, huh? You've been running your mouth for 28 minutes, Ed. It's time to sign off. Yeah, that's true. Unless you're going to break out a flintlock, and then you can stay on. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I probably ain't going to do that. But I will soon. I got to get out, get some good weather, and it gets a little warmer out and everything. I'm going to do something, that's for sure. Got to have some fun. So I hope everybody's trying to have some fun and enjoy themselves at least a little bit. With all the turmoil and all the craziness, you still got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself and do what you need to do to keep yourself fit, fiddle, and ready to... Oh, I almost said a bad word, and if you can't guess what it was. Oh my, I've got some of my old stuff going back. I think I better take it before I run the sweeper and issue a few prayers out, because I'm trying to get a wee bit angry, huh? I'd say. Yes, sir. That word that rhymes with fiddle. Oh my goodness, gonna get you in trouble. You gotta watch what you're doing there. I gotta behave myself. You better behave yourself, or you're gonna get in the doghouse. That's right, because you never know who's watching, right? As long as you're having fun. No, you can't just have fun. You gotta behave yourself. That's right, you do. Because you don't have to, like I recently learned, you never lose your salvation, but what you have to do is pay the consequences for your things, your actions and what you do, you know, because there's always consequences for everything you do. So whatever you do, look up the consequences and see what can happen. Well, if I take and I jump off the top of this house, what will happen? Well, you might break a leg or your neck, huh? Oh, I don't want to do that. Right, because there's so much more fun to have the next day, and there's plenty of stuff to do. You just have to look for it, right? And keep the toxic people out of your life. That's another tough one, too. I think the evil sends them your way. Evil is coming for you. You're going to pretend to be your pal, your friend. And then what's going to happen? They're going to borrow some stuff off of you and you'll never see it again. That's what. All right, everybody. So long. See you on my next crazy video.